Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It's seconds before the open, Wednesday morning, January 15th. And there's the bell. We are going to try to buy back some short puts today and grow our put warehouse. We're going to look at the April 115s. Our goal is to buy them. My goal is to buy them back for 190 or better. Looks like it might happen. Let's see if we can place an order for 12. I'm just picking a random number that's better than the 190 target price. Oh, let's improve. $183. Let's improve. I still have other people bidding with me. I'm only trying to buy 12 at 185. And there's 36 on the bid there. Let's improve. Well, let's go for 190. That's the target. I'm finally alone. All right. We'll let that order work for a while. We'll get back to it in a bit. Okay, we're back at about an hour after the open. I just had that order filled that you saw me place earlier. I did get filled at 290. For the 12, I was short, and then I bought 8 more. So I now have a total of net 8 long puts. You can see right here in the last column, the 190, those were me. You look in the volume column here. You see that 20 traded today. The last was at 190. Those are all mine at 190. So now we're going to go out to the next available expiration, which is June. We're going to sell 15 short. I think we'll go for, let's go for the 105s. That's got about the, well, let's go for the 110s. Let's sell 15 of these. And we'll shoot for 380. Yeah, there's no way that's going to fill. The market's too wide here. Looks like some traded at 385 earlier today. 12 traded, the last of which traded at 385. That could have been early in the day, though, when MSTR was much lower. But we're not going to fool around now because we want to get this done. We'll nickel it down to 375. Let that sit for a bit. All right, you get the idea. I'm not going to make it sit through this. I'll update that spreadsheet in a little bit, and I'll show that. I'll also show the risk graph, my current risk profile after I get this fill. All right, that didn't take long. I just got that 15 lot filled. I got it filled at 370. So you can see now I'm short 2 tranches of the June MSTR puts. Let's take a look over at our Analyze tab and look at the risk graph. And this is the my actual positions. You can see, and from previous videos, when you could see me building this put warehouse, this is here what I'm long and which expiration it is. Here's the 2 short lots in June. And this is the current risk graph. And look at this beautiful convexity in the tail, this lift we have, this downside protection. Now, granted, in 2 days, these are going to drop off. So the graph is going to look like this in 2 days. But it's still nice and convex. We're getting to the point where I'm going to start selling some shorter term, juicier puts in this area here, in this strike space here, probably the weeklies, so I get the maximum time decay, and I'll show you how I plan to make some money with that. Okay, and now I'm updating my spreadsheet to reflect today's trade activity. You can see I already added in tranche 10. I initiated the sale of the June 2025 puts. I added this line here. I now have to update tranche 8. And I covered that short today, which is January 15th. I bought 20. The price was 190. And I spent a net amount with commissions and fees, 38.10. It took 34 days to cover this. And now this current position of this tranche, I'm now net long 8. If you recall, I was short 12. I bought 20 today. So now you can see my net cash flow is up a bit. That's really not what I'm in this game for, but I will take that slight positive carry, that positive cash flow. But more importantly here, I'm now net long 10 MSTR puts. Now, granted, as I mentioned earlier, in 2 days, this will go down to 0, and this sell here will go down to 0, because these puts will expire, and then I'll only be net short 6. But you can see this is, slowly going to grow for me, and the protection that I want will be in place. So I can start selling like the degenerate that I am. And this is a reminder that I'm not a licensed financial advisor, and I'm not offering advice. This is for entertainment purposes only.